weather expert, but I can assure you that there will be a desert storm in Sharjah today. Yes, it will rain runs. Expect more than 450 runs combined at the very least. As one of the best sides in the competition, Delhi Capitals go head-to-head with the team that has won both its matches in Sharjah. They have defended 216 against Chennai and they chased down 223 runs against Kings 11 Punjab in an absolute thriller of a T20 game. Remember, Rahul Tewatia, 5 sixes in 1 over. I've got Boria Majumdar, the final word on cricket, with me today. We're going to discuss this very exciting game, Delhi versus Rajasthan Royals. First, let the games begin. The Capitals play on the ground. The captain led by example. Last time, 82 not out of 38 balls. 6 sixes, 7 fours. What a knock that was. Shreyas Iyer has made 181 runs in 5 matches, average of 45. Apart from taking the game away from the opposition with the bat, he's also one of the best captains in this competition. It will be interesting to see how he rotates his bowlers tonight. Steve Smith, on the other hand, has disappointed to say the least. 6 runs against Mumbai Indians, 5 runs against RCB, 3 runs against Kolkata Knight Riders. That's a total of 14 runs in the last 3 matches. Smith's short-lived slogger ball innings are the main reason behind Rajasthan Royals losing 3 games in a row. But he did get 250s in the first 2 games of the tournament. Both those games, remember, were played in Sharjah. Boria, Shreyas Iyer versus Steve Smith tonight in Sharjah. It's going to be a run fest.
Absolutely, it would be. I mean, I saw your tweet where you said 250 will be scored. Maybe that's a little too much, but it will be 200, which is par. I mean, if you don't get 200, people will say, "Arey, kya kar diya yaar?" So this is incredible, isn't it? Having 200 and people are saying this is not enough. Steve Smith, somebody needs to tell Steve Smith, you don't need to do a Butler. You just be Steve Smith. You are good enough. You are the best batsman in the world alongside Virat Kohli. Look at your Ashes. Look at your record. First ball, he's coming and trying to slog. Not needed. Not needed. Steve Smith stays there for 15 balls. Automatically, the runs will start flowing. That's what Steve Smith needs to do. Shreyas Iyer has been super. 3 things have stood out. Every time a new man in, slip in, or a Rabada or a Nokia in. The kind of captaincy changes, the confidence is rubbing, the Ricky Ponting influence is rubbing. He's got the best bowling attack. For me, it is the Delhi bowling versus the Rajasthan top order. That's what will decide.
All right,
Manoj,
all right.
Our colleague Manoj supports Rajasthan Royals. A Butler show tonight for him. And let Delhi win. So Sushant happy? No, hold on. Sushant happy with the Delhi win, and a Butler 75 will make my team happy. I'm happy as well.
Okay, let's now talk about, as you said, Delhi bowling versus Mumbai batting. Look at this contest. Kagiso Rabada versus Jos Buttler. Buttler is back. He is back, make no mistake about it. Played an outstanding innings under pressure against Mumbai Indians. 70 runs of 44 balls, 5 sixes, 4 fours. So watch out for Jos Buttler in Sharjah today. Having said that, Buttler will be up against simply the best bowler in the competition so far. Purple cap holder, Kagiso Rabada. In the last match, he just destroyed Royal Challengers Bangalore. Picked up 4 for 24, including Virat Kohli's wicket. Rabada has 12 wickets in 5 matches, economy rate of 7.5. He is in a league of his own at the moment. But the last time, remember, Rabada bowled in Sharjah against KKR. He gave away 51 runs in 4 overs, economy rate of 12.75. But he did pick up that important wicket of Russell. So, first up, you're saying it's Jos Buttler tonight. Boria, Buttler versus Rabada.
Just because it's Sharjah, it's Buttler. Had it been any other surface, I would have thought 10 times. Just because it's Sharjah, you know, a miss hit over third man. You know why? If it's Kartik Tyagi bowling or, a slightly slower bowler bowling, it will go to the third man or the fine-legged fielder. With Archer, with Rabada and with Nokia, that slash will go for 6. That extra 10-15 kilometer speed will take it beyond the boundary. That gives Buttler the edge. So even if he slashes and slashes hard, it will not go to hand. It will go for 6 in Sharjah. That's why Buttler.
Well, Rabada may just york and clean bowl Buttler out. So let's wait for that. Next up is my favorite, the man who reminds me of Virendra Sehwag. He is pure dynamite. Prithvi Shaw. Last time he played in Sharjah against KKR, he made 66 runs off 41 balls, 4 fours, 4 sixes. Shaw totally smashed RCB in the last game as well. 42 runs of just 23 balls. He doesn't hang around and takes on every bowler that is thrown at him. But Shaw will have his work cut out as he will be up against the deadly Jofra Archer. Archer has lethal pace. He is dangerous. Archer has picked up 5 wickets in 5 matches. The economy rate is around 7 runs per over. Okay, Prithvi Shaw, you know, I know that he's a reckless, he's somewhat reckless sometimes, but if he gets going, it's game over for Rajasthan, Boria.
He's a treat. I mean, if he gets going, he's a treat. That's why Steven Smith cannot give it to Ankit Rajput, cannot give it to Kartik Tyagi. Yeah. He's got to go to Jofra Archer first over first ball. Whoever you are, world's greatest batsman, you will need 3 balls, 4 balls to settle. Unsettle Prithvi Shaw with a couple of short ones. Jofra Archer versus Prithvi Shaw over number 1, not over number 3 when Shaw is already 15 batting. Over number 1, it's Archer. Over number 3, it's Prithvi Shaw.
Wow, that's going to be an electric contest. I can assure you of that. Now to the next big contest. Sanju Samson, a guy who impressed me a lot, versus Akshar Patel. Sanju Samson, just like Smith, has just scored in Sharjah. He made 74 of 32 against CSK. 9 sixes, 1 4. One of my favorite knocks this tournament. Again, back to back, he followed it up with 85 of 42 balls. 7 sixes, 4 fours against Kings 11 Punjab. But then, after that, Sanju Samson, the world started saying, why isn't he in the Indian team permanently? This is why. 3 games, last 3 games, Sanju Samson has been awful. Out for a duck in the last match against Mumbai Indians. 4 runs against RCB, 8 runs against KKR. That's 12 runs in the last 3 matches. Sanju Samson needs to score big. But who's up against him? The unsung hero for the Delhi Capitals, Akshar Patel. 4 matches, just 4 wickets, but an unbelievable economy rate. 4.5 runs an over. Are you kidding me? In the IPL? Boria, Akshar Patel versus Sanju Samson.
He was sensational, Akshar Patel, in that last game, 4 overs 18. He destroyed RCB. And the way he was getting turn, he was getting grip, he was getting purchase. And if you see, I made this point on your show last 4 days consecutively. Look at how the spinners are getting into the party. Your favorite Bishnoi and Rashid Khan. Rashid won them the game. Shreyas Gopal, Sunil Narayan. Look at how spinners are becoming more and more valuable. So maybe Akshar Patel, because of that purchase, grip, turn, slowish track. But you've got to say, because it's Sharjah, you've got to back Sanju Samson against Akshar Patel.
Sanju Samson. I love him, Sanju Samson. But today is going to be Delhi's day. Now, the trump card for Delhi, the man who I believe will win them the championship this year, Marcus Stoinis. He has already won Delhi 2 games single-handedly. First, that super over game against Kings 11 Punjab, where he made 53 runs of just 21 balls, and then took 2 wickets to send that tie into a super over. Again, in the last match, 53 runs in just 26 balls against RCB. 2 sixes, 6 fours. Amazing, amazing performance by Marcus Stoinis. Stoinis is playing at a strike rate of 200 with an average of 41. He is worth his weight in diamonds, not gold. Stoinis will be up against somebody who Boria just mentioned, Shreyas Gopal. 5 matches, 4 wickets. Economy rate is a little high, 9 runs per over. But he was really good in the last match. 4 overs, 2 for 28 against Mumbai Indians. So, Shreyas Gopal versus the muscle from down under, Marcus Stoinis. Boria.
See, it's a no contest for Stoinis given the form he's in, but, and it's a huge but. If you play fantasy, follow our team on Sports Today, India Today's YouTube channel on sport. I have not got Marcus Stoinis in my side, and I will tell you why. Because it's Sharjah, I think Prithvi Shaw, Shikhar Dhawan, of course Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant will do the job for them. The top 4 will do the job for Delhi in Sharjah. If it has to go to Marcus Stoinis in Sharjah, then Delhi is in trouble. And I don't think Rajasthan has the bowling to dent Delhi's top 4 to get to Marcus Stoinis. So I don't think Stoinis will be needed in that sense.
Boria, it's going to be a party tonight. The Delhi Capitals will have a run fest, so you'll see everybody having fun with the Rajasthan bowlers. Okay, finally, both these players have showed flashes of brilliance. R. Ashwin had that unfortunate shoulder injury in the first game, but he picked up 2 wickets. Just the first over, gave away 2. 2 runs then. So 3 matches for Ashwin, 3 wickets right now, but he got smashed. Absolutely smashed last time he bowled in Sharjah. In fact, Shreyas Iyer didn't even give him another over after he bowled those 2 overs for 26 runs. He's up against Steve Smith. As I just told you, Steve Smith is struggling. I don't know, Boria, once again, I don't know why he starts doing that tandav as soon as he, arrives at the crease, but he was pretty good in Sharjah. So, Ashwin versus Smith.
Yeah, he's got this Bollywood influence because he follows Sushant Mehta shows, so he's got to take that out of the equation. Yeah. But if you really ask Smith Ashwin, I wouldn't bowl Ashwin to Smith. The moment there is Mahipal Lomrod, the moment there is Rahul Tewatia, the moment there are these left-handers who are out there, I will toss the ball to Ravi Ashwin and go and say, come round and bowl to these left-handers. That's what I will do as Shreyas Iyer. You will bowl Ashwin not against Butler, Smith and Samson, but after that, it's a flurry of left-handers in that Rajasthan lineup. Ashwin needs to bowl. So you've got to get that right. Akshar Patel against the right-handers, Ravi Ashwin against the left-handers should be Shreyas Iyer's plan.
Okay, so Boria, I think you're tilting towards Rajasthan. I don't know why, but Delhi is winning tonight. It's time for a short break now, but when we return, we get you the stylish player of the match from last night's game. You're watching Lights Camera Cricket. I'm Sushant Mehta. Now it's time to get you the Maruti Suzuki Brezza stylish player of the match from last night's Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Kings 11 Punjab game, and it is a man who was hitting the ball at will. Wherever he wanted, he was just smashing the bowlers. 97 runs of 55 balls, 6 sixes, 7 fours. It's Johnny Bairstow who's our stylish player of the match. Boria, Johnny Bairstow was amazing. Sunrisers Hyderabad, a very dangerous dark horse now in this competition. They are deadly because of that David Warner, Johnny Bairstow combination. But KL Rahul, your dear friend, we told you he's done. Now will you agree that Punjab is done in IPL 2020?
Listen, I keep telling you, there's an Anil Kumble KL Rahul combination. You said Rajasthan is also done, Hyderabad is also done. If you go and look at that show, you said 3 teams are already done.
Punjab,
None of the teams are done. Punjab, yes. You had 2 other teams who are also done. Don't write anyone off yet. Let's see. But for example, tomorrow, my own state team KKR will have trouble against Kings 11 Punjab. I'm saying that on your show tonight. Check it out.
Okay.
Check it out for sure. But Johnny Bairstow and David Warner, Johnny Boy and my friend David Warner, 50-50s in the IPL, the IPL's most consistent batter. Hats off to that consistency from David Warner. Unbelievable.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, that's all the time that we have today. I've got Delhi Capitals winning the game tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. only on Lights, Camera, Cricket.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.